Little Rock is the capital and the most populous city of the U.S. state of Arkansas. It is also the county seat of Pulaski County. It was incorporated on November 7, 1831 on the south bank of the Arkansas River, very near the geographic center of the state. The city derives its name from a rock formation along the river, named La Petite Roche, by the French in 1799. The capital of the Arkansas Territory was moved to Little Rock from Arkansas Post in 1821. The city's population was 193,524 at the 2010 census. The five-county Little Rock, North Little Rock, Conway, Al Metropolitan Statistical Area is ranked 75th in terms of population in the United States with 724,385 residents according to the 2013 estimate by the United States Census Bureau. Little Rock is a major cultural, economic, government and transportation center within Arkansas and the South. The city includes cultural institutions such as the Arkansas Arts Center, the Arkansas Repertory Theater, and the Arkansas Symphony Orchestra, in addition to the hiking, boating, and other outdoor recreational opportunities. Little Rock's history is also available to residents and visitors in a variety of ways: history museums, historic districts or neighborhoods like the Quapaw Quarter, and historic sites like Little Rock Central High School. The city is the headquarters of Dillard's, Windstream Communications, Askham, Stevens Inc., University of Arkansas for Medical Sciences, Heifer International, the Clinton Foundation, and the Rose Law Firm. Other large corporations, including Dassault Falcon Jet and LM Wind Power, have large operations in the city. State government is also a large employer, with most offices being located in downtown Little Rock. Two major interstate highways, Interstate 30 and Interstate 40, meet in Little Rock, with the port of Little Rock serving as a major shipping hub. Etymology: Little Rock derives its name from a small rock formation on the south bank of the Arkansas River called La Petite Roche. The Little Rock was used by early river traffic as a landmark and became a well-known river crossing. The Little Rock is across the river from Big Rock, a large bluff at the edge of the river, which was once used as a rock quarry. History: Prehistory archaeological artifacts provide evidence of Native Americans inhabiting central Arkansas for thousands of years before Europeans arrived. The early inhabitants may have included the Folsom people, bluff dwellers, and Mississippian cultural peoples who built earthwork mounds recorded in 1541 by Spanish explorer Hernando de Soto. Historical tribes of the area included the Caddo, Quapaw, Osage, Choctaw, and Cherokee. Little Rock was named for a stone outcropping on the bank of the Arkansas River used by early travelers as a landmark. La Petite Roche, named in 1722 by French explorer and trader Jean-Baptiste Bernard de la Harpe, marked the transition from the flat Mississippi Delta region to the Ouachita Mountain foothills. Travelers referred to the area as the Little Rock, and the landmark name stuck. Timeline geography: Little Rock is located at 34 degrees 44 minutes 10 seconds north, 92 degrees 19 minutes 52 seconds west, 34.73611 degrees north, 92.33111 degrees west, 34.73611, minus 92.33111. According to the United States Census Bureau, the city has a total area of 116.8 square miles, of which 116.2 square miles of it is land and 0.6 square miles of it is water. Little Rock is located on the south bank of the Arkansas River in central Arkansas. Fourche Creek and Rock Creek run through the city, and flow into the river. The western part of the city is located in the foothills of the Ouachita Mountains. Just northwest of the city limits are Pinnacle Mountain and Lake Maumelle, which provides Little Rock's drinking water. The city of North Little Rock is located just across the river from Little Rock, but it is a separate city. North Little Rock was once the 8th ward of Little Rock. An Arkansas Supreme Court decision on February 6, 1904, allowed the ward to merge with the neighboring town of North Little Rock. The merged town quickly renamed itself Argenta, but returned to its original name in October 1917. Neighborhoods inside Little Rock city limits. There are numerous different neighborhoods. They are Applegate, Birchwood, Breckenridge, Broadmoor, Brody Creek, Candlewood, Capitol Hill, Capitol View, Stifts Station, Channel Ridge, Cloverdale, Colony West, Downtown, East End, Echo Valley, Fair Park, Foxcroft, Guy Springs, Gibraltar Heights, Granite Mountain, Gum Springs, Hall High, The Heights, Highland Park, Hillcrest, John Barrow, Leeward, Mabelvale, Mushroom Pass, Oak Forest, Otter Creek, Parkway Place, Pleasant Valley, Corporal Quarter, River Mountain, River Ridge, Riverdale, Robinwood, Rock Creek, Rosedale, St. Charles, Santa Fe Heights, South End, South Little Rock, Southwest Little Rock, Stagecoach, Sturbridge, University District. The villages of Wellington, Wakefield, West End and Woodland Edge. Metropolitan area. The 2013 U.S. Census population estimate for the Little Rock, North Little Rock, Conway, our metropolitan statistical area was 724,385. The MSA includes the following counties: Pulaski, Faulkner, Grant, Lone Oak, Perry, and Saline. The largest cities include Little Rock, North Little Rock, Conway, Jacksonville, Benton, Sherwood, Cabot, Maumelle, and Bryant. Climate. Little Rock lies in the humid subtropical climate zone, with hot, humid summers and mild winters, with usually little snow. It has experienced temperatures as low as -12 degrees Fahrenheit, which was recorded on February 12, 1899, and as high as 114 degrees Fahrenheit, which was recorded on August 3, 2011. Demographics. As of the 2005 to 2007 American Community Survey conducted by the U.S. Census Bureau, white Americans made up 52.7% of Little Rock's population, of which 49.4% were non-Hispanic whites, down from 74.1% in 1970. Blacks or African Americans made up 42.1% of Little Rock's population, of which 42.0% were non-Hispanic blacks. American Indians made up 0.4% of Little Rock's population, while Asian Americans made up 2.1% of the city's population. Pacific Islander Americans made up less than 0.1% of the city's population. Individuals from some other race made up 1.2% of the city's population, of which 0.2% were non-Hispanic. Individuals from two or more races made up 1.4% of the city's population, of which 1.1% were non-Hispanic. In addition, Hispanics and Latinos made up 4.7% of Little Rock's population. As of the 2010 census, there were 193,524 people, 77,352 households, and 46,488 families residing in the city. The population density was 1,576.0 people per square mile. There were 84,793 housing units at an average density of 729.7 per square mile. The racial makeup of the city was 48.9% white, 42.3% black, 0.3% Native American, 1.7% Asian, 0.03% Pacific Islander, 1.28% from other races, and 1.28% from two or more races. 2.7% of the population is Hispanic or Latino. There were 77,352 households, out of which 28.6% had children under the age of 18 living with them. 40.5% were married couples living together. 16.1% had a female householder with no husband present, and 39.9% were non-families. 33.8% of all households were made up of individuals, and 9.1% had someone living there alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 2.30 and the average family size was 2.98. In the city, the population was spread out with 24.7% under the age of 18, 10.0% from 18 to 24, 31.7% from 25 to 44, 22.0% from 45 to 64, and 11.6% who were 65 years of age or older. The median age was 34 years. For every 100 females there were 89.2 males. For every 100 females age 18 and over, there were 85 males. The median income for a household in the city was $37,572, and the median income for a family was $47,446. Males had a median income of $35,689 versus $26,802 for females. The per capita income for the city was $23,209. 14.3% of the population is below the poverty line. Out of the total population, 20.9% of those under the age of 18 and 9.0% of those 65 and older were living below the poverty line. Economy. Major corporations headquartered in Little Rock include Dillard's Department Stores, Windstream Communications and Asksham. Additional large companies headquartered in Little Rock include Simmons Bank, Bank of the Ozarks, Rose Law Firm, Central Flying Service and large brokerage Stevens Inc. Large companies headquartered in other cities but with a large presence in Little Rock include Dassault Falcon Jet near Little Rock National Airport, in the eastern part of the city, Fidelity National Information Services in northwestern Little Rock, and Wellspun Corp in southeast Little Rock. Despite its size, Little Rock and its surroundings are the headquarters for some of the largest and most recognizable non-profit organizations in the world, including Winrock International, Heifer International, the Association of Community Organizations for Reform Now, Clinton Foundation, Lions World Services for the Blind, Clinton Presidential Center, Winthrop Rockefeller Foundation, Family Life, Audubon, Arkansas, and the Nature Conservancy. Associations include the American Taekwondo Association, Arkansas Hospital Association, and the Quapaw Quarter Association. Major employers throughout Little Rock include Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield, Baptist Health Medical Center, Entergy, Dassault Falcon Jet, Siemens, AT&T Mobility, Kroger, Euronet Worldwide, L'Oréal Paris, Timex, and UAMS. One of the largest public employers in the state, with over 10,552 employees. The University of Arkansas for Medical Sciences and its healthcare partners, Arkansas Children's Hospital and the Central Arkansas Veterans Healthcare System, have a total economic impact in Arkansas of about $5 billion per year. UAMS receives less than 11% of its funding from the state. Its operation is funded by payments for clinical services, grants and contracts, philanthropy and other, and tuition and fees. The Little Rock Port is an intermodal river port with a large industrial business complex. It is designated as Foreign Trade Zone 14. International corporations such as Danish manufacturer LM Glassfiber have established new facilities adjacent to the port in recent years. Along with Louisville and Memphis, Little Rock has a branch of the Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis. Arts and culture. Kiplinger names Little Rock as the #1 place to live among metropolitan areas under 1 million people in July 2013. Little Rock offers many cultural amenities to residents and tourists, including the following. Arkansas Arboretum, located at Pinnacle Mountain. It has an interpretive trail with flora and tree plantings. Arkansas Arts Center, the state's largest art museum, notable for its drawings, collections and children's theater productions. It features works by Van Gogh and Rembrandt among others. The museum has 8 art galleries, a museum school, gift shop and restaurant. Community Theater of Little Rock, founded in 1956, it is the area's oldest performance art company. Arkansas Repertory Theater, the state's largest professional, not-for-profit theater company, currently in its 34th season. The Wahida produces works that range from contemporary comedies and dramas to world premieres and the classics of dramatic literature. Arkansas Symphony Orchestra, in its 41st season, the orchestra performs over 30 concerts a year and many special events. Ballet Arkansas, the state's only professional ballet company. Heifer International, headquarters of the Global Hunger and Poverty Relief Organization, located adjacent to the Clinton Presidential Center. Quarter, start of the 20th century. Little Rock includes 3 National Register historic districts with over 100 buildings on the National Register of Historic Places. Tours are available showing the many Victorian and antebellum homes. Robinson Center Music Hall, the main performance center of the Arkansas Symphony Orchestra. Villa Mara, an 1881 home of Italianate and Second Empire styles refurbished in the 1960s and shown in the opening scenes of the television show Designing Women. Wildwood Park for the Arts, the largest park dedicated to the performing arts in the South. It features seasonal festivals and cultural events. Museums. The Arkansas Arts Center, the state's largest cultural institution, is a museum of art and an active center for the visual and performing arts. The Museum of Discovery features hands-on exhibits in the fields of science, history, and technology. The William J. Clinton Presidential Center includes the Clinton Presidential Library and the offices of the Clinton Foundation and the Clinton School of Public Service. The library facility, designed by architect James Polshek, cantilevers over the Arkansas River, echoing Clinton's famous campaign promise of building a bridge to the 21st century. The archives and library contains 2 million photographs, 80 million pages of documents, 21 million email messages, and nearly 80,000 artifacts from the Clinton presidency. The museum within the library showcases artifacts from Clinton's term and includes a full-scale replica of the Clinton-era Oval Office. Opened on November 18, 2004, the Clinton Presidential Center cost $165 million to construct and covers 150,000 square feet within a 28-acre park. The Historic Arkansas Museum is a regional history museum focusing primarily on the frontier time period. The MacArthur Museum of Arkansas Military History opened in 2001. The last remaining structure of the original Little Rock Arsenal and one of the oldest buildings in central Arkansas. It was also the birthplace of General Douglas MacArthur, who would go on to be the Supreme Commander of U.S. forces in the South Pacific during World War II. The Old State House Museum is a former state capitol building now home to a history museum focusing on Arkansas' recent history. The Mosaic Templars Cultural Center is a state-operated history museum focusing on African American history and culture in Arkansas. Theater founded in 1976, the Arkansas Repertory Theater is the state's largest non-profit professional theater company. A member of the League of Resident Theaters, the Wahida has produced more than 300 productions, including 40 world premieres, in its historic building located in downtown Little Rock. Producing artistic director Robert Hupp leads a resident staff of designers. technicians and administrators in the creation of 8 to 10 productions for an annual audience in excess of 70,000 for main stage productions, educational programming and touring. The Wahida produces works that range from contemporary comedies and dramas to world premieres and the classics of dramatic literature. Outside magazine named Little Rock one of its 2013 best towns. The city offers many outdoor recreational opportunities, including dozens of parks and Pinnacle Mountain State Park. Government. The city has operated under the city manager form of government since November 1957. The position of mayor remained a part-time position until August 2007. At that point, voters approved making the mayor's position a full-time position with veto power. The current mayor is Mark Stardala, a former Little Rock city attorney and prosecuting attorney. The current city manager is Bruce T. Moore, who is the longest-serving city manager in Little Rock history. The city employs over 2,500 individuals in 14 different departments, including the police department, the fire department, parks and recreation, and the zoo. Most Pulaski County government offices are located in the city of Little Rock, including the Quorum, Circuit, District, and Juvenile Courts, and the Assessor, County Judge, County Attorney, and Public Defender's offices. Both the United States District Court for the Eastern District of Arkansas and the United States Court of Appeals for the 8th Circuit have judicial facilities in Little Rock. The city is served by the Little Rock Police Department.